What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Dr.DDub here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play RollerCoaster Tycoon. In this episode, we're going to be building quite a few thrill rides. We're actually doing a little bit better in the money department than I thought I would. So hopefully after this episode, we'll be able to build quite a bit more in this park. I have lofty ambitions for this park, and I don't want them to be crushed by a lack of finances. And we've already destroyed one of our 4 little monument things, so we're going to destroy another one just to make that sweet little 10 bucks there. Not super necessary, but, you know, oh well. And this isn't going to go super high. I think that's as high as we're going to take it, because the last time I did it as tall as this thing could go, it didn't go so great. People were... Wow, we just got an award for being the park with the worst food in the country. And I just remember last episode we had a couple people that were not so happy with how difficult it was to find food and drink in this park. So we need to fix that probably soon. Probably very soon. We're going to do the entrance. It's going to have to go over all this, and then the exit actually won't work like I'm wanting either. And actually, this pathway we're going to do in black, and the name will make sense shortly. You'll see why we're doing it that way. Just like we did in Duat, we're going to also do these metal supports, because I think, 1, it looks nicer, and 2, it's about to make a little bit more sense with what we're doing here. And we're going to do red footpath for this one, because it is very important we do that. And you know what? This is all on the same plane. Why don't we just run this around and over, and then back over to this? This is kind of going to be, not its own section, but its own sort of themed area. And it seems like as soon as we put a line somewhere, guests start traveling on that footpath more readily. They didn't really... If you go back and watch that, they weren't really on this footpath until I connected that queue up, and then immediately a guest started funneling up this pathway. I think that's how they're coded, sort of. I could be wrong, but it seems that that is the case. Let's get this guy covering all that. That should cover it all. Mechanic 5, he can be belly cart, because this is a whoa belly. Belly cart. Sweet. And then the name for Tower 1 here is going to be Volcanic Eruption. Because I'm going to turn this mountain right here somewhat into a volcano. You're going to have to kind of imagine along with me, because it's not going to be perfect. But we're going to do black siding instead of our regular stuff that we were doing, whichever we were doing. I think we were doing wood. No, we were doing metal in this park. We're going to do the black siding there because I think that looks awesome. And then as far as the paint for this is at the, what was a mountaintop and what is now a volcano. Volcano? A volcano top. So this is going to be black. Oh, that's not black. I was going to say, that's a very gray looking black. Black. Actually, let's make that red. I think that's going to look better. And then black in the middle. So that's kind of our lava spew. And then the bottom is going to act like, actually, let's make this look even cooler. Let's do an alternative color scheme, and let's make this one black with red on the inside and still black on that part. And then we can do this. Oh, that's a big first piece. That's not what I meant to do. So we'll do every other one, and I'll go back and fix those. Oh, that looks so cool. I don't do this often enough. There we go. Okay, so that is our lava. Imagine the black parts as cooler lava, and then the black at the bottom is cool solidified lava. And so, yeah, that's kind of where this is going. So volcanic eruption, we're going to test a few times here just to make sure we get the height correct. We need to up this a little bit more, not by much. And probably a little bit more. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Okay, upward launch mode because it's just so much faster than downward launch mode. And again, the purpose of doing all these thrill rides is to make money. So the quicker we can get people through the ride, the quicker we can take their money. And that is, see, that's already a 7.5 intensity rating. If I were to take that even higher, it would be getting in the extreme or probably very high extreme range. So we can bump that up to 350. And then I also realized that in the excitement that was our 100th episode, we didn't check the stats or the price on this. And that is a really good go-kart ride, which, you know, it is shaped like a 100. So, or at least painted to be shaped like a 100. So I can't blame the game for giving me a very exciting excitement rating. And that is 5.1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. All right, 100 Storm Chasers is gonna crush it. No surprise there. And then let's also grab our handyman before I forget and have him... Man, look at me go, guys. I am so proactive with my footpaths. Go me. I'm patting myself on the back right now. And I know we don't have the money. And I'll make this look better later after I build some drink stalls and food stalls. We don't have much in the way of food. Did I ever build an info kiosk? I did. Okay. Sorry, I was confused. So we have everything so far. Ice cream, fries, drinks, restroom, and info. We need to do another one of those, like I said, down here. So let's get that going so our guests stop complaining. I know they were complaining about food, not drink, but I like to always do everything in duplicates. I already have one of those. What am I doing? So we did drinks. We need fries and ice cream as their sustenance. Not my choice of meal, but, you know, to each their own. That's one thing I don't like about amusement parks or theme parks or whatever you want to call them is everything's so overpriced and very little of it is actually healthy. You're getting funnel cakes and burgers and fries and shakes and, you know, the little lemon frozen, whatever they're called, or Dippin' Dots, or I don't know, whatever it is. It's usually not very healthy. That is my complaint. I try to eat somewhat healthy. I don't always succeed, but at least the effort is there. All right, and so back to what I was going to do. I'm not going to make this look super great right away. We'll come back and make it look better later, but we're going to make this look a little bit more like a volcano with kind of a rocky top here. I think that looks kind of cool. And we're going to come back and do a little bit more with this as well. We're going to make it kind of expand it out a little bit more, but that is very expensive. And again, we don't have the money to be making those little cosmetic changes quite yet. Let's do a 3D cinema as well. And I need to start utilizing... I don't even know where for our smaller stuff. I'm having the same issue I was having in the very beginning, just finding places to put stuff. I guess I could do it here. Let me get rid of a tree or two, and I'll kind of expand this out and do a 3x3 section. And if we just lower that a little bit, that'll make it a little bit more conducive to putting something on. And we can do all but the tree there. So let's actually get rid of that tree and flatten that as well. So we now have a nice flat mountaintop to put a 3D cinema on, which I think will look cool in this area. Oh, we can't do that because of the drats. Do we have anything else that's small? I wanted to do the 3D cinema there, but... motion simulator's nice and tiny. Actually, we can do the motion simulator, since it's a 2x2. We could do this on this hillside probably. Because there's areas like... right here, and actually this will probably work better if we do it. That gets me every time. Oh man. Oh, it makes me jump. Okay, can we connect that? We're gonna try. We'll see if we're able to get away with this. What color do we want to do here? Let's do Let's do green. It's on the hillside. It's tree in the way. Get out of my way, tree. So that won't connect up, actually. Actually, yes, it will. If we delete that and do that in regular path with our wooden supports, then this also won't connect up because the exit has to go. What do I do here? Okay, I know what to do. I lower the land behind this just a little bit, so that way I can tuck this back by one tile, and that will fix all of our problems. Hopefully. There we go. And then all that footpath that I just placed all has to go away. All 3 tiles of it. I don't know what I'm complaining about. 4 tiles, whatever. And now this should work out a little bit nicer. And by a little bit, I mean a lot bit. Perfect. And that actually looks really cool, having 2 lines right next to, or not lines, but walkways right next to each other. I think that looks mighty fine. All right, we'll add a light post and a trash can and call that good. And then our one mechanic down here, wherever he is. Nope, not him. Him. Mountain bottom can cover a little bit more than that little scrap I had him covering. So makes me feel like we're spending our money a little bit better now. Okay, let's name this one. I'm trying to think. Ooh, okay. Earthquake Simulator? Earthquake. Oh, got it. The Earthquake Experience. And do we have Storm Chasers? No? What is that? Is that the 3D cinema? We'll do Thrill Riders for this one. I don't know the difference, if there even is a difference. We'll test, we'll open it, and this is why we named it the Earthquake Experience. I think that's very fitting. All right, and then we'll paint this. Let's just do green. Let's do 2 different shades of green. I think that looks cool. The Earthquake Experience, 325. So easy to do. This is why I love throw rides, and they're actually kind of fun. I know it's a simple build, and it's not the most exciting thing to just place something and then place the path, but they're so cool. Like, I love the throw rides in this game. The swinging ship, the inverted ship, the Gravitron, which is awesome. I want to actually do the 3D cinema next, because I wanted to do it. Actually, can the Gravitron fit here? I cleared the spot. I might as well use it, right? Chairlift in the way. Does the rotation I orient it matter? Totally. It definitely does, because it's going to swing right into all that stuff. Do we have anything else small that we can place there? I know we can do a swinging ship. Let's do the inverter ship right here. This will be cool, actually. It's only 4 tiles, and I need to make sure that the brown side faces where I want my entrance and exit to go. I've learned that lesson. And actually, if we do it here, the exit will be super no, because they have to both come out this side. I even just said that. Oh, what am I doing? Okay, so the entrance and exit have no option but to go right where they're at. And so the exit, we're going to connect up probably right to here where that guy's sitting. And then the land is going to have to change a little bit right here. This is probably way more expensive than I needed it to be. And I've already started, so I might as well finish. There we go. Now it looks all beautiful. And we'll do green footpath here as well. This is one I do not have a name yet for, but hopefully we can come up with one here very quickly. So yeah, this one's going to have to go back to there. And I'm pretty sure that when I placed all of the handymen in this park, I made them go quite a bit on either side of these main walkways for whenever I would inevitably do what I'm doing right now, and that's place entrance, or I guess in this case just exits, like 1 or 2 tiles off the main path. And I'm waiting for a mechanic to walk by, and I'm not sure why I'm waiting, because I don't think anyone covers that area. Never mind. I had him cover this to get to this. I stand corrected. Okay, swinging ship 1. We'll test We'll up the number of swings to 15, and then we'll open it. I don't think it takes too long to get test results. And then we need a name. We used earthquake. We used volcanic eruption. I got quite the list here. And we used storm chasers. I just thought of a name, and I'm not sure why, but we're gonna name it this. This is going to be Lightning in a Bottle. If you guys have ever heard of Key and Peele and have not seen this sketch of theirs, go watch it. It's hilarious. Two guys sitting on a couch, kind of not in the best state of mind, to put it nicely. And it basically takes a whole bunch of common expressions like lightning in a bottle, which is apparently an expression I'm unfamiliar with, but it's apparently just like to obtain the unobtainable. You can't put lightning in a bottle, but somehow he has it in the sketch. And then he's like, oh man, that's the cat's pajamas. And he pulls out a pair of cat's pajamas. And it just goes on and on with these expressions and sayings, or I guess idioms, I guess would be the word for those. But he actually has the thing in real life. It's kind of funny. So let's make this look like lightning. Excuse me, my voice is going out as of late. I've been coughing a bunch, and I don't know if I'm coming down with something or it's allergies, or honestly, it's probably just this change in the weather. It's been pretty drastic. Let's make this like blue and yellow. I think that could look kind of cool. So we'll do a yellow support and a yellow base just to make it nice and bright. And then, oh, that's just the stripe. I forgot about that. We'll just do black for that. I think that looks nice. And then the ship itself, I want to make it kind of a light blue and a light purple, kind of. That doesn't look at all like lightning in a bottle. Would white look better? What about white here with... That doesn't look at all like lightning in a bottle. Then again, it's a ship and not a bottle. But you can put a ship in a bottle, and you can put lightning in a bottle. So there's my connection. I don't think that looks at all like the name, but I like how that looks. Let's try a couple different blues to see if anything looks better. Ooh, I actually like that blue better. I think that, yeah, we're going to do that instead. Lightning in a bottle, 426, perfect. That's actually a funny price for the sketch that this is based off of. If you don't get that reference, that's probably good. Good for you. Okay, okay, so that's two... Let's build a Gravitron. What else do we have? We have a Gravitron, we have a 3D cinema, and we have a swinging ship. If I can build all of those in this episode, that will get all of our thrill rides. Let's see if we even have any more on their way. We don't. Okay, so let's check the stuff we want. We want roller coasters, gentle, shops and stalls. Perfect. So now it won't be researching random stuff. Random. That's from something. I couldn't tell you what. Okay, Gravitron. That's actually a pretty cool paint job to start with. I actually really like that. This spot looks good right here. There's actually some level land right here, which are not level, but level path. And that is a rarity in this park. I feel like I've said it a couple times now. But it is just... It's difficult. That's going to put me one tile lower, so we'll do it right there. And then the entrance... Oh, can the exit... Oh, no, it can't. It's one too high. What am I doing? I'm going to connect the entrance right there. And the exit's probably going to have to loop around and go back. We'll do another green line for this one. I think that looks kind of nice. Let's go... Not into the mountain, but... Are we... We're too high. Okay. So we can actually drop it... Oh, this isn't as long of a line as I thought. So if I go straight with it here, I can do this number. and then come back down. There we go. That's a little bit longer line, allowing me to have more guests to partake in the ride. Okay, let's grab that mechanic again. I think this is him. Lens slide egg. It's not too far of a trek for him, so he can easily cover that. If I can even see where I'm placing his footpath. There we go. All right, Gravitron 1. Again, we will test and we will open. Let's do the medium mode, intense mode, which actually isn't that intense, ironic as it is. I think this gives it a high intensity rating, and then Berserk mode gives it a very high intensity rating, I think. I don't quite remember. I don't do these that often. But that's actually a really cool paint job. I don't know if I'm going to change that much. But we do need to name it. And what we're going to name it, again, I'm not sure. I've got these names pretty down pat for some of our bigger rides, because the way I'm able to sculpt the track kind of helps me name it. That'll make more sense as we go, like with the waves on Tsunami. And then I'm planning on doing one that's like a twister or a tornado or a hurricane or something that's going to have a lot of helices. But you guys know how expensive those are, and we can't do that quite yet. So we'll get there eventually. But Gravitron 1, yeah, Gravitron. We just did lightning, earthquake. Ooh. We're going to name this one the Avalanche. Does Avalanche have an E at the end? I'm pretty sure it does. That looks really wrong. The Avalanche. Mainly because it's on the side of a mountain, and then we're actually going to paint it to make it look kind of snowy. So we're going to do white and light blue. I think that would look really nice as far as snowy colors go. And then let's make the bulk of the train here light blue with, what is that, a white back? Ooh, I love how that looks. That's really nice. And this would actually be a really good one to do canvas style on, because it adds so much in color. But for the sake of uniformity, we're going to keep it nice and plain. Plain Jane. I feel bad for whoever out there is named Jane, because plain Jane is a saying, and not all Janes are plain. I don't know where this thought process is coming from, but it is, and I am enlightening you, or sharing it with you. And now that I've done that, this walkway needs to be blue. I can't have that be green. Oh, and I came to the realization, I'm going to start building something while I spout this realization. I came to the realization maybe an hour ago, like right before I was watching some YouTube videos, and I kind of came to the realization a little bit before recording this, that the reason I think I like this game so much, and other games not quite like it, but somewhat similar, is the fact that I get to be creative with it. There's a lot of YouTubers out there that do gaming videos, and a lot of them are, they do content that they're good at. Like I was saying a couple episodes back, I like playing these sort of relaxed games. I do play first-person shooters and stuff like that, but I'm not fantastic at them. And a lot of those YouTubers are really good at those kind of games, and they make content. It's the same as everyone else. I'm not saying my stuff is like super unique, but it's the same as everyone else. They just happen to be really good, and people enjoy watching people that are good. For me, though, not being super great at those, I enjoy games that I get to make my own. I enjoy games where you get to, choose the path the story's going to take. Games that you get to really flex your creative muscles. Like this game, I used to love playing Minecraft. Stardew Valley, I've mentioned. You can kind of create your own farm, design it how you want. No two people are going to play that game the exact same way. Whereas, a shooter, a lot of people are going to play pretty similarly, especially once people learn, what's good to do. Oh, that's that rant. I'll get off my pedestal. But I think that's why I love this game so much, is I'm not great at others, and it allows me to be creative. What? Come on, guests. My path is beautiful. I have so many handymen, nor can I really afford to hire that many more. So please like my footpath better. I don't really see where it's that gross, but except up here. That's funky. Can this guy get up there? He totally can. He's just being lazy. Get your butt up there, Handyman 4. Sweep away. Okay, swinging ship 1. We'll open it. I don't know why I tested it for so long. Probably because I was distracted by the gross paths and my storytelling. That is already broken. People don't seem to have an issue breaking stuff despite security. Not all over the place, but throughout the park. That is a double price rating, or double the excitement. I can't talk. It was set at $150. It's now $3. That's twice as much. Yay, math. Okay, swinging ship 1. We will name it. I want to do something water-based because it's a ship. And I've got a name for something else, but I think it would be so much cooler on a different ride. And that's one thing that I'm having issues with. I've got a lot of cool names, but I want to save them for cool rides, not just a swinging ship. So, what is... Ooh. Is that what I want to name it? Torrential winds? Swinging in the torrential wind? Torrential... Windstorm. That sounds cooler. Windstorm. I like it. Okay. Windstorm is... Wind is invisible. So let's paint this thing invisible. Oh, wait. We can't do that. Just kidding. So as close to invisible as we can get is all white. I think that actually looks kind of cool. Let's actually add a little bit of wood texture to the boat just to match the station platform there. I think that would make it tie together a little better. There we go. I like that. And that actually makes the boat look a little bit cooler too, and it makes it look wooden so it looks more like a boat. Oh, that's cool looking. Windstorm is good to go. All right, when did we start this episode? I don't quite remember. I think it was May. So May, June, July, August. Okay, so we got like half this month left, I think. So let's see if I can build... This is all we have left, right? We built the Gravitron, we built that, we built this, we built that. Yeah, we just have the 3D cinema. Okay, so we're gonna build this, and then that will bring us to a close, but I need to find a spot for it first. And again, I'm thinking like this hill here might be a good bet. It's gonna be kind of difficult to get our paths down, but I think, actually, it's so high up there. I don't know if I want to do that. Ooh, do we have any room over here? No, we don't. I was going to see if I could connect up on this side, but that doesn't really work out. We have room right here, though. Ooh, that's happening. And it goes right over a walkway, too. That's kind of neat. If we do that right here... Ooh, I like that. The placement? Yes. That is a thing that is now happening. All right, and for this, we can actually bring the line. Ooh, this will be cool. It'll add some real depth to this area, which I think will look really nice. This needs to go... Do I want to do it here? No, because then I need to raise it up 2 to get there. So we'll do it here, actually. And then we need to lower the land... right here, just by 1, so that way we can bring our footpath around to the side. And I see, no, never mind. I'm still too high. Oh, why am I not seeing this? What am I doing? Problem solved. Somehow I didn't see that. There we go. Valley left, mountaintop, coming in clutch again, and already covering yet another ride. Go me. I am so proud of myself. Okay, this one is going to be named, I think this name's kind of cool, and my process for getting to it, again, kind of a stretch. Pandemic. 1, I think the word sounds awesome. 2, a pandemic is a global, it doesn't have to be global, but it's a very large, widespread, usually multiple countries or even worldwide. A global / very widespread epidemic, which is like a spread of the disease that just affects everyone. Or lots of people. Lots and lots of people. So pandemic sounds really cool, usually driven by bacteria or viruses. And when I think bacteria or viruses, I think bright greens. That looks really bad. We're not going to do all of that. We're going to do a little bit of blue in with that green. Because in a way, well, I mean, this is the most spherical object I think I can build in this game. And what else is spherical? The world. Crazy, right? Blue and green, earth, land, pandemic, worldwide spread of disease, which is green in this case. Yeah? Welcome to my brain, guys. It's weird as always. Okay, we'll test that. We'll open that. No, we won't. We need to see what films we can do. And look at that. Storm chasers. That's happening. We're going to close mouse tails, because who wants to see that when they can watch storm chasers? They're going to watch storm chasers before or after they ride 100 storm chasers. I could have named this storm chasers, but I think it's more... Oh, we don't have an entrance yet. That might be something that would be good to add. Ooh, and on this one, how cool would this look? I don't know if I've ever done this. An alternating colored path. I don't think that's something I've ever done. Which I think is kind of cool. It's kind of a pain to do here, but... Yeah. That's cool. I like it. I like it a lot. That's really cool. That's really neat looking too, which is the same as it looking cool. I realize that. Pandemic is 4.0. Yet again, a twofold increase in how much we can charge. I said it way better this time than last time I tried saying that. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for this episode. We are already in September of year 2. We might just do 2. Nah, we'll probably still stick to 3 episodes just to... Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do, but that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you weren't too bored. I hope it was still fun to watch, even though all we did was really build thrill rides. But look at that. We built stuff the entire time, and we're up like $3,500 from where we started. So now we have $5,000 to start with, which we can definitely get a coaster built in $5,000. Probably going to start with a water ride or something of the sort. And we're going to be making some good money from everything we just built. I think we're in a very good position in this park now. And being in a good position financially means I can do so many cooler things with that money, which I think you guys are going to enjoy. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Until then, as always, take care.